Welcome back to the Talking with Taylor podcast. I'm your host, Taylor, where we talk with anyone about anything, and hopefully everyone around the table will listen. And I'm excited to have this guest on again. He was on our Spotify and on our Apple podcast. He's making his YouTube debut. No longer UCLA commit, but UCLA running back, Deshun Murrel. How are you doing, Deshun?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing well. So you just signed with UCLA. Man, congratulations. And man, are you excited to head to LA?
I'm very excited. It's going to be a big difference, and it's going to be many more opportunities, of course. With that media market, and it's LA, so I mean, it doesn't really get. There's not much more that you can get
That's
except New
right.
York.
That's right. That's right. Hey, absolutely. I already saw an article about you in the LA Times. I mean, that's incredible, man. That's big stuff. So, man, we are excited for you. And being a former student of mine when I was at Centerville Baptist, man, I'm so proud of you and proud of the man you're becoming, and just so excited to see what God does in your life when you head to LA. Well, let's kind of recap what happened. So you signed with UCLA. What were your top three schools leading up to signing, and what made you choose UCLA?
I say my top three was UCLA, Penn State, and Oklahoma State,
Okay,
and P- you know, UCLA is the number one public school in the country academically, and then I think Penn State's number 18.
yeah,
And then, but Oklahoma State's like number 70 something, so it
yeah,
wasn't
okay,
even close with academics.
that's right,
But one thing with Oklahoma State is that would be somewhere that's, much more like home.
right.
But I don't mind stepping out of my comfort zone to be able to get the best degree that I can get, and have the best opportunities to be able to set up my family for generational wealth, and to be able to come back to the county and give back in any way possible. So I
Well,
feel like UCLA set me up best for that.
man, I couldn't agree more. I think that's a great choice for you. I think the style of play that just from watching you this year and the past 4 years, UCLA really fits your mold as an athlete as well. I think you'd have done well anywhere, but obviously UCLA fits your speed, the way you play as a running back, and I know everyone in LA cannot wait to get you out there, man. So that's gonna be incredible. Um, let's talk about UCLA and their academics. So, what kind of degree are you going to pursue?
I plan on going in and majoring in architecture and engineering management,
Okay.
with a minor in what a minor in some form. I think real estate, some form of
Okay.
real estate, and
Okay.
then they have a 1 year master's program. And
o-
the plan is to major, well, get that master's in business management.
Okay. Well, man. Hey, man. We are. Here's what I think everybody in Bibb County loves about you, Deshaun, is not just Bibb County. Now you've really broadened your horizons, not just Alabama, but like you said, it's a major market in LA. And what people love about you here, and what people are going to love about you there is you've always kept academics first, and like you said, you've already finished all your classes, and tell everybody what your GPA is, but that you're going to graduate with. Oh, I think I'm buffering a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
4.03.
4.03. All right. Now, see, now that is good news for athletes. Everyone needs to listen to this if you're an athlete, especially if you're a young athlete. You can't play unless you keep sports first. I mean, not sports, but academics first, right? And so, we sometimes athletes think sports first, right? But man, academics has got to come first, and that's there's no excuse for anyone. Man, make sure you keep your grades up, and then you get an opportunity to go play Division 1 ball like Deshaun. And so, man, we're so proud of you. And so, what is before we go, Deshaun? I know you got a busy day ahead, and what is one thing that you're excited about moving out to LA besides playing ball?
Um, Really being able to grow my clothing company. I
Okay,
have a clothing company called Country Strong Apparel, but it's
okay,
spelled with a K. And some people, obviously the audience there, may not be the best fit for that. But depending on how good you are, anybody's gonna buy anything you sell. So
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter. But also, like I said earlier, with that market, I'll be able to reach anyone, nationally
yeah,
and really globally.
that's
So
right.
it's not gonna really matter, that I'm in LA and that and what the name of my company is. It really all boils down to how well you play and how long you're there.
That's
So
right. Well, that's brilliant. I mean, Deshaun, that's thinking outside of the box. That's not thinking like a typical teenager thinking, "Hey, I've got this company and the best way to grow my company is being in a market that can help it explode." And the market is LA, right? If you're going to be in LA, that's a great place to build a brand. And not just the Country Strong apparel, which we'll put a link to that in our YouTube video here, so people can go check it out, but also uh, the Deshun Murrel brand is going to be built out in LA, and I can't wait to see that be built, and can't wait to see the impact that you make, Deshaun. And well, Deshaun, before we go, what's one thing that you would like to leave our listeners with before we head out?
I feel like just for everybody and not just athletes, I the best advice that I give to you is, to put God first in everything that you do and to glorify Him. Because once you put, Him above yourself, He'll put, a path in front of you that nobody can deter you from. So that's really my biggest thing that I got out of life. I started to grow my faith a lot more coming into high school, which that's when some people stray away from God. But I feel like this is when I've had, my strongest faith, and I only plan to, grow that faith in college and as I become like an adult. But keep God first, and of course, for athletes and everything, take care of your academics because you don't want to get to your senior year thinking I could have did this, I could have did that, I could have went D1, but my grades weren't good enough.
That's right.
That excuse is going to get old one day. So,
That's right. Hey,
obviously take care of your family as well.
that's right. That's right. Well, amen, Deshaun, and thank you so much for being back on the Talking with Taylor podcast. We hope you'll subscribe, hope you'll share, and thank you guys so much for joining today.